Our goal is to make sure that your family can have moments of joy, laughter, love, freedom, with the ability to achieve whatever they want. So when last did you have this kind of smile? When last did you have this kind of excitement? A lot of people cannot have this kind of excitement because of the financial challenges that they face every single day. All right, because of the bills that keep piling up, there is financial pressure. But I tell you, what we're about to share with you right here tonight is going to bring joy, loving, comfort back to your family. As far as the financial pressure preventing this kind of smiles from happening is concerned. Imagine when you are with your spouse and there is no worry about how to pay the children's school fees, about how to get food to eat, about how to fill up your tank, or about how to go on a holiday vacation. This is what we are here to offer you tonight. So you're going to listen to what we have to say. You're going to hear a lot of things, but I want to assure you that what we want for you is simple. The freedom to become who you really are and to enjoy life and explore life's joys without the pressure of poverty. So as I go through the presentation tonight, you're going to want to use some of the gifts that God gave to you. And what are those gifts? One of them is your ability to think and imagine. All right? Your ability to think and imagine. That is the gift that God gave to every single person. So begin to think and imagine, what will it take for you to be this excited? What bills do you remember that prevent you from achieving this? The second gift that God gave to everyone is the ability to change your idea of what you think is possible. If you have never made $5,000 online, you want to change that idea of what you think is possible. If you've never made $1,000 online, you want to change your idea of what you think is possible, because you can be consistently making that kind of income right from the comfort of your home. The joy that comes with this kind of financial breakthrough is what we are here to offer you. We're here to present a system that will not bring you pain. Remember, we started with a smile on the face of you and your family. So this is an anti-scam system, a system that you will not lose money. You are not going to be scammed. All right. This is a system that has been tested, trusted, very reliable system, a system that is very safe, a very resilient system. This is a system that has disaster recovery mechanisms, so that when there's a fire disaster, they can bounce back in a matter of hours. This is a system that has shown resiliency, continuously bringing out breakthrough after breakthrough, innovation, continuously improving themselves. Now, this system is a system that is highly scalable. You can start with small money and begin to expand, save and expand, trade and expand until you hit $1 million. Very scalable business. This is a business that you can start with you yourself alone, and before you know it, you create a community if you wish. So ladies and gentlemen, it's called System 4.0. You'll soon get the name in a moment. But the 4.0 here means that it has lasted for years, and this is the 4th year running that we have been using it. So something that has been working for 4 years, the 4th year is on. You know that this is a very reliable system. So please, I want to advise you, pay close attention to what we have to say tonight. Ignore all those Ponzi schemes that are coming out left, right, and center that want to scam you. Please ignore them all. Now, your enemy is inflation, and all of us know the danger of inflation. We all know it. Inflation can turn you into somebody that can not even afford three square meals. If you used to fill up your tank before, inflation will make you can't buy full tank anymore. You're going to be buying quarter tank every single time. Inflation will make you You pull out your kids from the best schools and look for cheaper schools just because your purchasing power has gone down. That is the real enemy. And you need to understand who that enemy is, so that you can fight the real enemy. There are different parts of the world with different levels of inflation. Just know that if you're in a country where the inflation is so high, you cannot afford to be comfortable like somebody in a single-digit inflation. Inflation is also captured when you look at the loss in power of the US dollar over 100 years. So just imagine, this is also part of what inflation has cost. What $1 million can buy today, in 100 years ago, it's just $70,000 that would buy that same thing. So something that $70,000 could buy 100 years ago, now you need $1 million to get it. This is how dangerous inflation is. The way for you to beat inflation is by getting on the blockchain. Yes. The way you can beat inflation, you and your family conquer inflation, is by making sure that you get on the blockchain. Now, the blockchain is within your reach. Anyone can become a part of the blockchain. Anyone can benefit from the blockchain. Anyone can reap from the blockchain, but you have to know how to connect to it. Many persons have no idea of how to connect to the blockchain. They are actually confused. They might say, oh, I wish I know this blockchain. And they have no idea. The blockchain is closer to you than you think. The only thing that you need to access the blockchain is internet. Your phone, laptop, internet. Once you have a phone with the internet, you have WhatsApp that's working on the phone, you can be on the blockchain within a few minutes. So the blockchain is not far away from you. Now, the blockchain is actually a connection of several computers connected over the internet. But I don't want to bore you about the technical definitions of the blockchain. Remember, the goal today is to show you how you can bring smiles to yourself and to the faces of your kids and your spouse and your partner. The blockchain's definition that you should be more interested in is the Internet of Value. That is the definition of the blockchain, Internet of Value. Now, when we say value, we're not talking about theoretical value that you can go read a book and think of how to apply it in your life. No, no, no. We're talking about value that can be monetized within 1 minute. Assets that can be bought and sold within seconds. Within a few minutes, that thing you have sold can become food on your table. So that's the blockchain. The blockchain is the internet of value, which is the internet of money. Imagine the internet that when you're moving in it, you breathe in money all over you, money, everything you step on is money, that is the power of the internet of money, which is the blockchain. So my question to you is, why would you be in Africa, in a country where there's so much poverty, in a continent where there's so much poverty, and you say you don't want to enter the internet where everything there is money? Now, some people don't want you to know about this internet. They want you to remain in poverty, so they kind of make you scared. They want you to be scared of the internet of money. And so they tell you it's only kidnappers and terrorists that use the blockchain. They tell you it's only those supporting financing terrorism that use the blockchain. That's not true. That's not true. We have billionaires in the world who are part of global blockchain projects. And we know very well of Elon Musk and so many other billionaires, Michael Saylor. These people are part of the blockchain and they are real businessmen. So I want you to open your mind to the power of the blockchain today. Do not let anyone make you scared of it or feel that when you get on the blockchain, you are doing something evil. No, the blockchain is actually the internet of money. It is money evolved. Money 3.0, money 4.0, this money 5.0, that is what the blockchain is. Money that you can transfer to anywhere in the world, even on Sunday. In some parts of the world, if you want to transfer money from your bank on Sundays, it's not possible. International transfers. you have to wait until the bank opens, then you go fill a form and do all that, waste of time. But because of the blockchain, you can from your bedroom on Sunday send money, from Tibet to Istanbul, and the money will get there within 1 or 2 minutes. So a lot of parents, care for their families living in various parts of the world by sending them these blockchain assets. So please keep an eye open, because money has evolved and the blockchain is also the future of money. So remember, there are people that in the past used to say, cryptocurrency, I think, is a scam. Cryptocurrency, I think, is rat poison. But over time, these people have looked at this model. They've seen how the world has embraced it, and they said, come on, we have to get on board before we lose out. So these people are smart. And the likes of BlackRock, that's an example. They used to be, away from the blockchain. They used to say, no, we don't want to be part of this for now. But 2024, they saw the massive possibilities that can come on the blockchain, and they said, hey, we have to get on the Bitcoin spot ETFs. So the Bitcoin spot ETFs, many of these companies became a part of it. Ladies and gentlemen, money is evolving. Money is not the money you used to know. There was a time money was traded by barter, gold, coins. Money keeps evolving. Don't think the banknote you're holding or the ATM card is the future of money. Money is evolving and will change form, because it is whatever people agree to use to settle their transactions that will be, what people will use. It is whatever people want to use that they will use. So if people begin to embrace the blockchain, then the blockchain will be the game changer. All right, so if you're here and maybe you've never heard about cryptocurrencies, then I encourage you to do some research, because the blockchain contains different assets. The first cryptocurrency was Bitcoin. Then a lot of other alternative currencies came in, and these various alternative currencies had different consensus mechanisms, algorithms, and today a lot is happening on the blockchain space. I don't want you to be confused with technicalities. Just understand that cryptocurrency is money. Internet of money is about money. But you need to be careful, because on the internet of money, which is all about money, there are a lot of criminals waiting to deceive you. They are just hiding in the internet of money and pretending like they are actually trying to do good for you. But they're actually criminals looking for how to lure you and take your money away from you. So those scammers exist. But you're in safe hands here, because some of us have fallen to those scammers a lot of times, and we've learned, and we're going to show you how you can maximize and prevent such occurrences. So let's talk about trading, because trading is what you're here going to become a part of. When it comes to trading, there are different types of trading, all right? So many different types. But I want you to know that we can categorically mention spot trading, futures trading, and forex trading. But there's so much other, various forms. The safest form of trading is spot trading. It is a non-leveraged trading system. But you know what? A lot of people, when you talk to them, they just say, why are you wasting time in sports? Get into futures. Get into forex. Don't go into forex or futures without serious training. Don't go into futures or forex without serious training. Because those markets, you can lose your entire money. And so we're not condemning any of those markets. We're just saying that there's a level of training that you need before you can navigate those markets, so that you don't blow your account. But you see, the spot market is forgiving. It is a market for newbies. It's a market where anybody can come in and, begin to make money. In fact, you can make a lot of money right from the spot market. So I want to beg you once again, when you are thinking of trading, avoid futures, avoid forex, avoid all leverage markets. Focus on sports and improve your trading skills. Become a very good trader. Now, I want to really say this. For you to trade efficiently, you need to understand yourself, and you need to also understand the markets you are trading. All right? So it's a skill-based system. And so we want you to focus on spot trading so that you can avoid losing your funds and being caught with your pants down. The technology that is going to help you navigate this market safely, efficiently, successfully is called Royal Q. Royal Q. Royal Q. That is the technology that is destroying poverty in Africa. It is the technology that is helping people all over Europe, all over the world to increase their earning capacity. The blockchain connected via Royal Q provides a milking machine, a dollar printing system that can bless you wherever you are in the world. And you can be in your home and bless yourself. So this is the future of trading. This is the future of technology, and that future is already here. All right, so we live in an era where there's a lot of AI, a lot of technology. We have technologies that can serve you meals without you seeing anybody. We have technologies that the police can use to catch criminals, disarm and dispose bombs, break into buildings, and navigate mind-reading terrain. AI is part of life. In advanced world, every camera is capturing your face, whichever street you enter. And with your face, they can scan and identify who you are and call up all your historical information. So this is the power of big data and artificial intelligence. Now, I want you to just imagine, when you have to change your idea of what you think is possible, sometimes it can challenge your brain. When you're learning something new, it might challenge your thinking. Now, look at this guy. He used to drive, controlling the steering himself. But just take a look at.
Oh, shoots. We're using the self-driving. Good. Man, look at that. Holy cow. This is scary, folks. Because you don't know what's going to happen. Especially if you've not done it before. Allowing something, especially when you like to control your car. But now you have an AI driving you. The world is changing, folks. You better go with the change. If you're still driving the old way, I don't know what to tell you.
Sleeping on a bicycle.
Everything is changing. Business is changing. If you're not going technology, you don't know, you're going to miss out. They're going to leave you behind. Don't let nobody leave you behind. In your businesses and everything you do. Tech is the new world, so get it going. I'm just chilling. Yep.
So you must be ready to change your thinking. You must be ready to embrace technology. You must be ready to do something different so that you do not get left behind. Royal Q. Royal Q. What is Royal Q? Please understand that Royal Q is not a blockchain. Because sometimes people say, tell me, this Royal Q, what blockchain is it riding on? What blockchain is it? It is not a blockchain. Royal Q is a super intelligent application that is an AI big data driven system that connects to the blockchain. So Royal Q connects to the blockchain, and it helps you connect to the blockchain so that you can see what it's doing on your phone as it's collecting money from the blockchain and putting in your blockchain account. Royal Q has a shovel. It will go shovel, put it in your bank account. Go shovel, put the money in your bank account. All right. So somebody was asking me that early this morning. Say, Royal Q, tell me what blockchain is it riding? Is it on? Where is it built on? Which blockchain? It's not a blockchain. Royal Q is an AI technology that connects to the blockchain. It connects to your blockchain account, your bank account on the blockchain, and helps you to buy low, sell high, and create income for you on a daily. The beautiful thing about the blockchain is that every day is a money-making day. Every day is a money-making day. And this is why your family is going to be smiling, because every day is a money-making day. So today, I got a chat from somebody who I look up to, and he said, oh, that trade gave me $3. Thank you very much. And he sounded very excited. So you see, People are excited when they make $3. They know that $3 is a lot of money. All right. In Africa, $3 is a lot of money. And if you can make that in just one day, then you know you're in the game. That's what blockchain and Royal Q makes possible. So Royal Q connects to the blockchain and creates income for you. So there are problems that Royal Q is helping you to solve. So remember, you're going to smile with your family because of Royal Q, right? You're going to smile. You're going to be happy. You're going to go on vacations. You're going to be able to go shopping. You'll be able to fly first class. You'll be able to live the life of your dreams because of this powerful technology. I'm telling you, before you know it, you make $50,000 from this application. Before you know it, you make $100,000. Before you know it, $1 million. I'm telling you, you'll be on your path to becoming a blockchain millionaire. The emotions of people make it difficult to trade. Market analysis can also be difficult. People don't know how to manage time. It's difficult managing time because you want to trade, but you want to sleep. How can you enter a trade and go to sleep without worrying yourself? That is what is possible with Royal Q. How can you execute your strategy and carry out risk management in an easy way? Royal Q can do that. In fact, Royal Q you can save your strategy once and you can use it 1,000,000 times. But here's the funny thing. For newbies, please take note. One of the biggest mistakes people make, newbies, is that they forget to import their strategy before trading for every trade. So the strategy is set, but they forget to import it. So this sometimes, it's a challenge for new people. But don't worry, as you use the bots, you're going to find out, you got to get used to it, and that's how you can always win. All right, this is a very super fast application. Speed of execution is powerful, and it can handle multiple trades. So these are the problems that Royal Q helps you to solve. Now, I want you to understand why I say Royal Q is the safest business in the world, the safest technology in the world, the safest way to make money without causing yourself pain, without causing your family pain. The reason is this: your money remains in your control. Your capital remains in your control. Those platforms that have scammed us, every time they scammed us, they always told us, send us your money, let's trade for you. Yeah, send us $10,000. We'll give you 1% every day. Those are scammers. They lie that they want to trade for you, but they're not trading jack. They're just robbing Peter to pay Paul. So this is how they have scammed many, 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 many people, especially from Africa, and indeed all over the world. They will tell you, send your trading capital to us. But with Royal Q says, hello, sir, hello, ma. We don't want your trading capital. We are a genuine business. Keep your trading capital in your bank account. Keep it in your blockchain bank account and simply connect us via special IPs, restricted IPs, highly secure IPs. Connect us to your account, and we just want to be able to buy low, sell high, according to your strategy settings, according to the instructions you give to us, according to the modus operandi that you want to operate with that is connected to your capital. And sometimes we forget. We have had people that forget and send, I remember a downline that sent $3,000 to the bot. And I told the person, hey, remember, we always say in the presentation, your capital remains in your control. So why are you sending $3,000 to Royal Q bot? If you are attending this webinar, please remember, your trading capital should never go to the bot. So this person quickly moved the money out, and Royal Q allowed it. There are some, rogue systems that claim to be bots. Those rogue systems, if it were those rogue systems, the moment your money goes in there, they're going to tell you that it's now going to be gas fee, that unless you find somebody who is going to buy it before you can get your money out. But not Royal Q. Oh, you sent this money in error, Royal Q allows you to move it out without even chatting support. That's the power of this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. This is how genuine, this is how powerful this amazing system is. So I really want to encourage you, all right? Pay close attention to the people who brought you to this business. Work with them closely. Don't be left behind. Don't let nobody leave you behind. And if the person who brought you directly maybe is lagging behind, look for the next person that can mentor you or coach you. Look for somebody in your structure, because I tell you, if you understand this bot and understand the market and understand yourself, it is unlimited income potential for you and your family. So, what role does your phone play here? Remember, your phone is a television screen. It's just for setting up the bot, setting up your blockchain bank account, connecting them. But the trade doesn't happen on your phone. The trade doesn't happen on your phone more than the Champions League is played on your TV. All right. So if you're looking at, oh, we have a match between Porto and Man United. Oh my God, it's happening on my TV. It's not being played inside your TV. The match is being played somewhere in a country, and it's just being relayed to your TV screen. So if you have a glitch on your television screen or the network is bad because of the rain, you're not going to see the match. It doesn't mean the match has been canceled. So in the same way, if you have a glitch on your network, sometimes your trades are not going to drop. You're not going to see them. Don't worry. Don't worry. If you've used your settings, saved your settings, and executed your trade successfully, the trade will still sell even if your phone doesn't have any access to network. Your phone is just a television screen. All right, so what's in it for you? And this is the most important question right here. What's in it for you? Remember the picture of the family at the beginning of the slides. This picture is possible because of this slide. That picture is possible because of this slide. People always ask, how much can I make monthly? Now, every month, you can make 10% to 50%, or even 100%, depending on market conditions. But you keep your mind on 10%. You can make 10% monthly. And when the market is good, you can make 50% easily. And when the market is super, super good, 100% in a month is very possible. But keep your mind on 10% on the average. This means that you can beat inflation rates. If inflation is 30%, 40%, just make 100% of your capital. And for that capital that you put in the game, you have maximized and beat inflation with it. And somebody's going to come ask me again, oh, please, how much can I make daily? Because I need daily income. Yes, you can make daily income, but you're not going to make money every day, no matter what you think, because there will be days when the market is going to be slow and your trades might take over 24 hours to settle, to get to sell, all right, and give you the profits. So you have to be patient. Every day must not end up with money, but it can potentially give you money. Every day is a potential money-making day, but the market sometimes can be slow and you might not, make that money for that day. All right. So don't think in terms of daily. The advice is always to think in terms of monthly. And then somebody comes and asks me, okay, I have $1,000. How much can I make monthly? Hello, 10% to 50% of whatever your capital is every month. All right. So there's a powerful function in the bot, and I want us to understand this powerful function. It is the pause function. So if the trade is going against you, for example, you can just pause it. You just pause it and allow the market to do its thing. All right. Then when the market has bounced back in your favor, you unpause it. And sometimes maybe you were targeting 1.5%. But because you paused it and you went on to do other things, trade with other funds, by the time that market bounces back, it might be plus 10%. The moment you activate the trade again, you make 10% gains. This is how people have been making a lot of money using this amazing super technology. All right. So just pause it. Don't bother about converting. Just pause, and if the trade is going against you, when it comes back in your favor, sell. Super powerful. And people have lots of testimonies with this. Of course, we have autopilot settings. We have a hands-on trading with signals. We have hands-on trading by you generating the signals yourself. All of this is possible. But I really encourage you that, do the hands-on trading. It's actually automated. All you have to do is to take the signals and do a little analysis, look at one or two indicators, enter the market, begin to make money. And it's really super easy. All right. You can actually do this while waiting for somebody in the traffic jam. You make 1% while in the traffic jam. You can actually be in a meeting and you're on the kind of recess, and within 5 minutes, you execute a trade that will give you 1.5% for that day. This is very possible. All right. So, but just remember, some trades are going to be faster, some trades are going to be slower, but you're always going to make money. I want to emphasize this point to all new members and prospects. Royal Q trading is a skill-based system. It is a skill-based system. It's not a system you come to and decide you're not going to learn anything. That's not how it works. Yes, if you have $30,000, you can decide not to learn anything, because that amount of money has the power to go as deep, whatever deep the market wants to go. But we tell you this, most people can't afford that. Many people can only afford $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, or even $500. Some can only afford $100. You have to learn. There are 3 entities in Royal Q business. Entity number 1 is you. Entity number 2 is the market. Entity number 3 is the bot. The bot cannot understand you. The bot can understand the market a little bit based on the settings you give to it, but the bot cannot understand you. The market cannot understand you because the market doesn't care about you. The market will do its thing. It's left to you to understand the other 2 entities. You are the weak link on your Royal Q journey. You are the cause of your success or failure. So you have to understand the bot and you have to understand the market. And these 2 things are relatively easy. If you dedicate 20 minutes a day for a week or 2, you'll be an expert at these things and you can be generating crazy, insane money. All right. So please, it is easy. If you dedicate 10, 15 minutes every day for a week, you will be making so much money that you forget you don't want to ever learn. But here's what I'm going to tell you. Even if you start making so much money, because I have people that make 100% in a week and they get carried away, say, oh, this is so easy. I don't want to learn anything anymore. I just want to be making money. That's not how it works. You have to keep learning as you go on your journey. So our job is going to help you understand price charts, understand candlestick patterns. We'll help you understand price action. We'll help you identify support and resistance. We'll help you, look at the trend analysis, powerful indicators you can work with, some powerful indicators from Royal Q to Motion International, various teams, energy team, and all the leaders in the community. We have, skills for news and event analysis. We want you to get better. We want you to become emotionally disciplined. We want you to overcome greed and fear. All right. We want you to keep learning. So if you stick to this community, you're going to keep learning, getting better and better and better and better until you experience that financial breakthrough that you want. Our goal, of course, is to train 10,000 traders. So how much does it cost to get on this bot? $120. $120 for 1 year's license. So you don't pay monthly, you pay yearly. Now, there's a concept of fuel fee. Now, pay attention because most people don't understand fuel fee. Fuel fee is a profit-sharing formula where for every profit you make, pay attention, the bot takes 20% and you take 80%. So if you make $10, you keep $8, the bot will take $2. Now, the bot cannot withdraw from your blockchain bank account. So you have to do a prepaid deposit into the bot. And that is where it will be taking its, tiny percentage, 20% from. All right. So that's gas fee. Remember, if there's no gas, the vehicle stops. So you want to always check your gas fee. All right. Always check your gas fee and make sure it's within a reasonable shape. Royal Q at times gives you some favor by making sure you win your trades by giving you some temporary loans, all right, to make sure your trades don't fail. And then when you put back the gas fee, they take it back. So this is a powerful and a super brilliant company, and I love what they do. All right. So we have a lot of testimonials of people who are trading and making money. We have so many of them, people with $100 making 10% in 3 days. But hey, It's a skill-based system. So you need to focus on becoming more patient with your trades, applying risk management and controlling your emotions. Don't get depressed because of trading. That's what the bot is there to help you do better at your trading. So I have a challenge for you. And the challenge I have for you is simple. Are you going to be willing to take 300 trades? That is a simple challenge that I have for you. But why should you take 300 trades? Because 300 trades is the beginning of poverty eradication. 300 trades is the beginning of destroying every iota of being broke in your life. And I want to show you what I mean by that. So let me just, share my screen and share a compound interest calculator. All right. Sorry, let me just share a compound interest calculator with you. Just a moment. All right. So here we go. All right, so I'm going to use $1,000 because I want you to know that for you to change your financial story, you need capital. And I'm going to use $1,000 as the benchmark. So let's go with $1,000. Now, when you use a TGS strategy, for example, there are many trading methods, but if you use a TGS strategy, for example, we tell you to trade with 45% of your capital in the game from the get-go. The reason is because most of those TGS trades are very sharp. All right. Now, $1,000 means $450 as 45%. Okay. Now, let's say you make 2% per trade. Now, many of your trades are going to make 3%, 4%, but let's just say you make 2% per trade and you take the challenge to take 300 trades. So remember, a trade doesn't have to end in a day. A trade can take 2 days or 3 days. Sometimes a trade can take 5 minutes. A trade can take 1 hour. And some days people take 10 trades. But just remember that a trade is a trade, 2% per trade, and you want to take 300 trades. All right. So this is where your family begins to experience the financial breakthrough. So stick with me here. Now I'm going to just click calculate with compound interest. And you can see here, miraculously, your $1,000 with 450 first buying amount has turned to $170,000. 170. And if you try to think, what's the meaning of 170? And you say, let's check it out. If you, depending on the country you live in, if you multiply this and convert it to your exchange rates, you might be surprised at how you would have changed your life. So we encourage people to trade 300 trades. When you take 300 trades, generate $170,000, that is the beginning of the breakthrough in your family. So that first, and these 300 trades can happen in 1 year, all right? That is the beginning of the breakthrough in your family. This is where you begin to smile in the bank. This is the point where you begin to experience financial resiliency, where bills are no more your problem. So that's it. And you can see the compounding here accumulating. So let's just imagine that for a moment, you made $170,000 after trading for a whole year with patience. Now, what do you want to do? Let's just say you want to have fun. You take $120,000 and leave $50,000 as your seed capital. So what will 45% of $50,000 be? We're just imagining, right? So 45% of $50,000 will give you 22,500. So we're going to just put 22,500 here in the box. And 2% per trade, another 300 trades. Now, this is another 1 or 2 years of 300 trades. And you calculate it. And then you see that you've experienced $8.5 million in less than 3 to 4 years. You take your family from struggling to make ends meet, to being a multi-millionaire in dollars. This can happen right in Africa. This can happen in any part of the world you reside. All you need is this beautiful, amazing bot to connect to your blockchain and begin to help you, mint. So it's going to take a little bit of patience. It's to take tenacity to keep trading. Many people don't have the tenacity. Many people want to change their financial story, but they cannot focus on one thing for 3 to 4 years. And I'm telling you that if you trade for 3 to 4 years using $1,000 startup, you can take yourself from nothing to financial sustainability. And this is real. People have already started doing this. We're just telling you, come join us. Come be a part of this. Begin the journey where your family will begin to smile at that family at the beginning of the presentation. Where everybody's super excited because money is no longer a problem. Start that journey. Get $1,000. Of course, you can start with $100, but I just want you to understand that to change your life fast, you need capital. Get resourceful. And I'm going to show you how you can also easily achieve that in little or no time. All right, so that's the challenge I have for you. And it's an amazing thing how you can start with nothing and change your story. The system works. People there's so many testimonies of how it's working for them. So please get back to whoever invited you, get their referral link, and activate. Registration is free. You need 120 to activate your bot. When you activate your bot, come with passion. Come with passion and tell yourself you're going to take 300 trades, come what may, and you're going to do that in 2 cycles. And your story has changed. You experience the miracle, all right? You can experience this miracle and you can start right now. Now, if you're here and you don't think you can raise $1,000, there is a solution for you. That solution means you're going to take Royal Q as a business. So you don't have the capital to trade, big capital. Maybe you can only have $100 for trading, but that's going to take a long time for you to change your life. So the bot system allows ordinary people to begin to run a business with Royal Q. This is optional. It's not compulsory. You don't need to run a business with this. You don't need to talk to people to trade and go to $1 million. But you have the option. With so much poverty in Africa, with so much hunger in the world, I tell you that we need this. All you need to do is open your mouth and share the opportunity with people. And just ask them a question. Would you like to make 10% to 50% of your capital monthly, trading from the comfort of your home at your own time? And if they say yes, get them to the presentation. Get them to the presentation. If you do this enough, now it's going to challenge you. If you do this enough, you can be someone that started without $1,000, but in a few weeks and months, you can make thousands of dollars, $5,000, $10,000. There are people that have made $700,000 using this method. We encourage you that you have options to change your financial story. You have no excuse to remain in poverty. The world today has advanced and it's easier to make money. Imagine making this because you built a team. Imagine making $50 a day because you built a team of 20 persons. Imagine making $500 a day during the bull run because you built a team of 100 persons. Maybe you brought just 5 people, but the team grew to 100 persons. Imagine that because you built a team of 300 people, 300 persons, you're now making $1,000 every day during the bull run. Imagine because you have a team of 800 persons, you are now making $4,000 on some days of the bull run, right? So this is huge. Imagine because you have a team of 1,500 to 2,000 persons, you are now seeing $10,000 on several days during the bull run. All of this is possible for you if you can just take the step. Now, let me tell you this. Your family deserves to smile. Life has become complex enough that you need a reasonable amount of wealth to actually live a complete life. I mean, to be able to become who you were meant to be, explore the potential of this earth, and actualize your potential. Poverty denies love its full potential. So, for example, there are times you want to get things for your kids. Now, if you can't get those things, it's limiting you, because of poverty. So, I want to encourage you. You deserve to be like that family, smiling because there's no problem that they cannot solve financially. So, I want you to, believe in yourself and get started. But if you're like most people that join the business presentation meetings, they get stuck. They got stuck with what we call analysis paralysis. They suffer stroke, financial stroke, inaction. The reason is the first step is the hardest. They look at that first step, it's higher than their height. So they can't even fathom how to rise above it. And they're telling themselves, is this how I'll be climbing? Every time I'll be doing this, it looks difficult. Everything you're doing for the first time will look difficult. But you see, that first step is the hardest step. Once you activate your bot, the steps get easier. So want you to, get back to whoever invited you, activate, start learning, and you begin to see the money is actually easy to make. And then you'll be wondering, where on earth has this bot been that you've been thinking of how to plan for your retirement? All right, the steps to success are easier steps, but the first step is the hardest step. So I don't want you to end this meeting and go thinking and spending so much time analyzing until you paralyze yourself. So you have two options. It's time for a go or no go decision. Option A, do nothing. Stay where you are, continue to struggle with your family, keep arguing with your partner every time there's a bill to be paid. Keep screaming because you're under a lot of pressure. You can keep giving excuses to your kids why they can't get the good things they want. You can keep depending on that one job, all right, for everything. Your payday becomes a transfer day. The moment they pay you, you transfer it to the owners of the money, and then you're broke, go into debt month after month. Option B is that you can actually activate Royal Q in your life right now. As you activate Royal Q, you create another income stream, an income stream that you can begin to trade, and over the years, experience that financial breakthrough that you want. Your kids will get whatever they want. Your family will go on holidays. You'll be able to afford whatever you want. You're not going to be having this headache about how to fuel your car. You can decide, okay, let's go. Let's all go to the spa evening for the entire family. You can decide, okay, I think we need to go taste the wine in France. You tell yourself, all right, I think we want to go see the magnificent falls between Canada and the United States. All right, you can decide to explore life, fly business class, fly first class, international flights, and really, really see the fun in life. And you can be good to people. You can help people when you have enough to care for yourself and surplus to share. All of this is possible with this bot. So enough of these fears. Fear of, will I lose my money? Fear of, can I actually learn these things? Fear of, will it work? Will it not work? I tell you that it will work if you do your part and understand the bot and the market. Too many of us have been living our fears. It's time for you to start living your dreams. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure discussing this with you. And I want you to get back to whoever invited you. And I really want to assure you, this is one of the best decisions you can, do for yourself. If you are in a place where you struggle right now, do not despair. Make the sacrifice and get started. Then learn the ropes. Weeks after weeks, month after month, you begin to experience the financial relief. Without sacrifice, things will remain the same. And I also want to encourage you. Fear is normal. It is only when you let that fear keep you in one place that it becomes disastrous. Feel the fear you're feeling now and just step in, activate your bot, start learning, and then you look back and say, this was the best decision that you ever took. To change your financial destination, you have to change your thinking, of your idea of what you think is possible. You can become a dollar millionaire if you join Royal Q. Thank you very much and have a pleasant night rest.